One thing I can say, he was very coordinated at a very young age. Just anything he got on when he rode a bike, I can remember holding the back of his shirt, running with him because I was so afraid to let go, but he's like, let me go, I can do it. And he was like 3, 4 years old and he wanted to go.
Miles Alexander is his name, and Miles I just thought was so cool. It was unique. And Alexander is, you know, a great leader. So that's why I picked that name, and I don't know, I liked it. It was different, you know.
Skateboard, I don't know where it came from. I really, honestly, you know, he picked it up young, but I mean, I didn't think about it when he was 5 years old on that little banana board.
When I lived in San Jose, we lived with my aunt, my mom's sister, for a little bit, and her son skated, but he would have friends come over, and like they'd skate, and I'd go outside and like watch him, and then he gave me like his yellow banana board. I don't really remember, but I used to like ride around on that. I have a photo like doing a switch manual.
And it was just as natural as breathing, you know. He just took to it, and he just never stopped.
Like, his family's really talented. His dad, ex-boxer, you know, his brother, pretty much a pro soccer player, a really athletic family.
One of my brothers was a state champion in wrestling. Another brother got a full ride to UCLA in soccer, played on the national team, played World Cup. I remember the news coming out to the house there because he juggled the ball like 10,000 times at 10 years old.
I think it runs in his family, to be honest. He just comes from a family of champions.
The old stomping grounds. Yeah, we had our spots marked down here for a while. There's mine.
MA.
That's Matt Davis. Alan Hannon right here. A few others.
Yeah, it's been days.
Yeah, haven't been here in about like 4 years.
We're in Fair Oaks, California, like 5 minutes from my house, and this press park, it's the OG park. Growing up, skating here like every day, all day, every day of summer.
Yeah.
There's like a restaurant up the street. If I can come here all day, come here, go to the restaurant, come back, go swim, and then yeah, just spend like all summer, fucking year after year here.
Yeah. Here goes the prison bench right there. And we got a nice little sea ledge over here.
Yeah, this shit is crust, dude. So shitty.
It used to be good.
It was the best when we were younger,
like
but
nice tennis ground. But then over time, they just like never got another coat on it, so it's like a real like rough street park now. So like you get used to the crappy ground.
Once I learned tricks, I was trying to just keep going. I remember being in 4th grade, and we were already talking about like, yo, we want to get sponsored by the skate shop, like Surf and Skate, like 4th grade. I was like, I'm gonna get sponsored by it. They're like, no, you're not, blah, blah. And then like the next summer or something, I like took my sponsor tape in there, got sponsored. Yeah, we pretty much just like started filming like little videos, and like, I remember my homie bought the door peephole from the store and like taped it to his like little camera because it made it look like a fisheye. It looks sick though. We made a sick edit. That was like my first sponsor me tape. It's pretty sick. Those guys stopped skating, and then kind of in that transition when they stopped skating, I like met Alan and those fools. And then you see a real camera. You go from the peephole fisheye to the VX or whatever, and then you're like, damn, I'm trying to skate now. Like, and now I want to really try tricks. Like, got these older fools who are like super good. I feel like that made me get better too quick, is skating with these older dudes. I wanted to do good.
It was like a dream for me as a filmer. You know, it was like, I could pick this kid up, I could take him to whatever spots I wanted to take him to. He'll kill it, he'll get footage. He's mellow, he lives 5 minutes away from my house.
I don't know, I just became homies with him pretty quick, and then the next week or something we went out, and then I got like 3 real clips, like, and then he's like, oh shit. Right by Mather Park, there's like this double set that people used to skate, and I like back basemaned it, and then across the street is like this bump to like bench or whatever. At the hospital, I did like a Smith kickflip, and then I remember I went to that big gap, and I like kickflipped it first try. But yeah, I just remember it was a big deal. Like those 3 clips, I was like, damn, it's fun as hell.
In one day, he got like 3 gnarly clips, you know, and it's like the fact that he could get footage like that. You know, I was filming with all my friends, and all my friends were really good at the time too. But he was doing tricks that were like up there with all my friends that were 20, 25 years old. He was a prodigy.
He only doesn't get tricks like 5% of the time. Yeah, and he's been doing that since 13. If you have like the consistency just to get tricks and you have the style, like those two right there is just like the sky's the limit for you. Like it's just like, you're blessed. That's it. Like that's golden child, I'm telling you.
Break your shoe? You know, like if he calls me to go shoot a photo, 9 times out of 10, we're gonna get a photo, you know?
Dude, look at this shirt, let's get some food.
Damn. He works hard for it, don't get me wrong. I know that he works hard for it, but you know, when you're actually out shooting and doing things with them, it comes off really effortless most of the time.
He was always very mature for his age too. He was a 13, 14-year-old kid, and he would be in the car with, you know, 20, 22, 23-year-old guys, and he could just hang out and hold a conversation.
No skateboarding. This is Encinitas Municipal Code 928-040.
Whoa, you! Back up! Don't get physical with him. He's underage. You could have seriously hurt him right there. You took it too far, sir.
Crazy super pedestrian claiming he was the park ranger. Tried to get all wild.
Had to save your board, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Fools are crazy out here.
That was so crazy.
He was cooler than your average 13-year-old, you know?
I think a lot of the covers, a lot of the success he has is through his humility.
But he kind of a little bit of just a little attitude, just a little bit.
I think his family's probably taught him a lot, and then I think he's been around the right people, and I think Sacramento is a really good place to come up as a skateboarder.
He was like really good, and he kind of knew it. I kind of put him, I was like, hey, chill. I was like, you gotta like mellow out, you know, like you're good, just like keep it chill, like stay humble, be cool, like you're gonna get your time to shine, like just wait, you know. But after that, I kind of knew what it was.
I was a guest judge at a contest, and Miles won. He got first place in his division. It was 16 and under, I believe. He was only 14 at the time, and he was very focused. He was not affected by like any trends or any outside influences. He was just like really zoned into doing what he had to do. And when he did win the contest, he didn't have some kind of ego about it. He wasn't flying himself around. He was just like, cool, I won.
That was a weekend event. So Monday, I mean, the phone was just starting to ring, and Miles answered. He looks at me, he goes, Mom, it's Carl. You know, it's Carl on the phone, you know, and he wants me to skate.
I had a full part with Alan, and he filmed it, so he's like, do you have footage? I was like, yeah, I have a full part. He's like, oh shit, like send it to me. I was like, all right. And then he's like, damn, that footage is filmed really good. Like, who's your homie? Because KO didn't have a filmer for Organica. So then he's like immediately like, I'm gonna sponsor you, like we'll send you boards, I'll sponsor your homie as the filmer. And then me and Alan were tripping, bro, like we did it. And then he was sponsored by LRG, so he's like, all right, you wanna ride for LRG too? The whole day the phone was blowing up, like, all right, I'm gonna get a KO box, okay, I'm gonna get an LRG box, all right, do you wanna ride for Bones? All right, do you wanna ride, like, it was crazy.
You know, we really worked at it together, and it's just pretty crazy how it came full circle. Yeah, it couldn't have worked any better.
Carl always like was lining something up somehow. I was still getting DVSs, and then he hit me up and was like, yo, Rick Howard wants to know if you want to ride for Lakai and Royal. I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. Like Lakai, Royal, like that's crazy. Lakai was like, all right, we want to do a video. They hit up everyone on like Instagram, like they hit me up like, yo, can you come out to LA next week for a photo shoot with the whole team, and we're gonna talk about the video. But then I was talking to TX, because me and him were on LRG and official.
So from the first trip, I think it was the LRG one, I knew it, like, whoa, this guy, he's special.
We started talking about Adidas. He was like, damn, what's up with like stripes? Like, you should try to figure out how to get on. And then I was like, damn, like, that'd be crazy. Like, don't tempt me with that, because that's sick. You know, my family likes Adidas. Like, they're very soccer oriented, and like.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I don't know if I was on Adidas yet, but as soon as I got on, they wanted like a younger guy, a new amp. I owned every opportunity I had. I brought up his name.
It wasn't like they were like coming at me like, we need you on, like, forget Lakai, drop that, ride for Adidas. Like, it was just like, all right, is this something you're into? Like, it was fully my decision. I wasn't like just taken away. How people like to say, you know. And me and Landy talk a lot because he lives in Sacramento, so we'll just be talking like about everything. I was like, damn, maybe I'll just stay on Lakai, like just going back and forth. And then I was talking to Daniel Wheatley, who was the TM. He was just like, I'd be really hyped to like work with you on this project, like for the Lakai video. I was like, fuck, all right. Then the next day, I'm driving home from school with my mom, and I remember I was texting Daniel Wheatley, and then I was texting Landy. Jeff Landy right here. It was like Landy and then Daniel Wheatley. So they were just back-to-back combos. And I thought I was texting Landy, but I was really texting Daniel Wheatley. And I was like, yo, they're having a photo shoot next week in LA. I think I'm gonna quit tonight. And then I sent it, and I just remember screaming like, fuck, like, and then my mom like hit the brakes super hard. She's like, whoa, I like freaked out. I was like, nothing, like I was tripping, dude. And then I was like, damn, I really just blew it. Lakai was really good to me, like, got shoes, the team was sick, but like, I don't know, like, you gotta think like in the future of things, you know? Like, my whole family likes soccer, which is like, but they also have like a bunch of clothes for like, that they can wear. Like, it just supported everyone, you know? It wasn't just skateboarding, and it was like more than that. Like, it complements my family and like everyone else, so it was just like, it seemed right. And then Adidas was like, all right, let's take you on a trip and film clips for your welcome. And then after that, they were like, we're gonna do a video. So then I had that video and LRG. So yeah, my skating was just working on those video parts at that time. We made it past LRG, we dropped that video. So it's been nonstop for like the last couple years.
Just picture this, Miles is in his crib, right, standing. So he's maybe 2, 3 years old. And, you know, I'd sit in the room with him and I'd say, Miles, repeat everything that I say. I'm a winner. And then he'd say, I'm a winner. I said, you know, I'm a giver. I'm a good person. You know, when I get knocked down, I land on my back. So if I can look up, I can get up. He'd say, you know, we'd go through things like that. You know, through adversity, I persevere, you know, just like that. And I'm smart. So we'd go through affirmations every night. And it's funny because as little kids, I would tell them, I said, one of these days, you guys are gonna be traveling all over the world. Never knowing how it was gonna manifest. But it's just amazing how it all came to fruition.